That's
Yeah.
a goddamn shame. You motherfuckers are retarded. And that's how we do backstage before we start the motherfucking show. Welcome back to another episode of the Top Cast. I am T motherfucking OP, your auntie's favorite, along with the nigga Roe and told you a fool. We back another Monday. Welcome. Make sure you hit the like button like you wipe your feet before you go in your granny house. What's up, niggas?
What's
So
good?
yeah, my tricking budget is on -0. My shit is low like the federal funds rate right now. So
So
I
you don't
just
let
can't do it, bro. I think that bitches be leaving me when they realize this nigga is really what the fuck he said he is. He ain't get ready to break no bread.
Yeah, nigga. That's why they dump your ass, nigga. That's why you over here sad and shit. You gotta start tricking, man. You gotta start spending money. You
Oh
gotta come
man, I
home.
can't
You
do it,
gotta give them
man.
your whole paycheck. You know what I'm saying? To let them know you're a
I
real
can't
man.
do it. I can't do it, man. I
And
mean,
you ain't no
that
real man.
sound that sound like you got toxic masculinity. You are one of those red pill hating niggas on the internet. In the not
Shit,
internet,
nigga.
on the internet.
Nigga, I am red pill, nigga. Fuck all you niggas.
Ah,
I'm red pill as fuck, nigga.
red pill raging. So what's up, fellas? What's been going on since last week? Me personally, I met a bitch. I got hit. And I've been chilling at home for the past week. I ain't been to work. I've been lazy, just eating and taking showers and watching Disney movies and shit.
Shit,
you
man.
ain't gotta cap about the shower part, nigga.
I know. We hope you do that, nigga, motherfucker.
I don't know, man. Some of these motherfuckers, they let right here in the manosphere and shit. Apparently, the bitches don't choose them because they don't take showers. So I gotta let it be known because I might get chose by some of these internet trolls.
Hey
You know.
man, shit. Back in the day, the Vikings and shit, they didn't take showers. They still got pussy, so I gotta take a shower.
They bathed in the blood of their enemies. What you talking about?
That sound like some shit a motherfucker from Los Angeles would say.
Hey man.
The Vikings didn't do it, so why I gotta do it, nigga? This is 2020, nigga. Good evening, Misha. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for
So
coming
welcome
through.
to Skid Row.
You
Yeah,
said what?
man. What you say,
I said,
Tone?
welcome to Skid Row.
Hell yeah,
Oh
nigga. Skid
man,
Row, nigga. They ain't nobody sick over there and nothing. They don't take showers,
man.
nigga. They just smoke crack, nigga, and they good to go, boy. They don't.
Why when Tone said that I pictured the African nigga in Coming to America who's saying she's your queen. Why did that image come to mind when he said that
That shit was funny.
shit?
She's your queen to be.
Yo, man, you had to be there when that shit first came out. That man, Eddie Murphy, he's still a funny motherfucker. But when that shit dropped, man, oh man, it's a classic. Coming to America. A shout out to all my African brothers and sisters out there and all the rest of you niggas out there. So yeah, man. The motherfucking markets is tanked. I done bought the dip. I'm running low on money. If I keep spending money on fucking crypto, I'm gonna be broke. But now is a perfect time to buy in anticipation that it's going to go up. So make sure when you come in, you check the links below. Is links for Gemini, Coinbase, Nexo, FTX, and Celsius in the video description below. Make some money. There's also some promos available. So anyway, I like to keep everything raw, me personally.
Right.
And what I have found in my lifetime that's not very conducive to being popular.
No, sir.
It's like people say they want the truth. They'll tell you shit like I believe in God and I pray, but when it comes to actually embodying and living in truth and accepting it for what it is, we all have a tendency to revert to some kind of a fantasy world. You guys agree, disagree? What's your take on that?
Shit, man. I mean, shit. To be honest, like lying, you gonna get more out of life. And when you're a liar, when you tell the truth, nobody really wants to hear the truth. That's like the fastest way to piss somebody off. You know what I'm saying? If you tell a stanky ass person they stanky, nigga, they gonna be mad. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, but it's true though. Is it true? I mean, shit, yeah, man. I mean, I know I smell bad, but shit, you ain't gotta say it, like, nigga. what you want me to do?
Boy, it must be dangerous than a motherfucker living in LA. I get exactly what you're saying, Ro. Because man, I be thinking about that shit. I be like, man, in a more perfect world, man, you should be able to walk up to a motherfucker that you don't like and say to that motherfucker, look, I fucking hate your guts. I can't explain to you why I do. So in order for us not to have no conflict, I'm letting you know this so you can stay over here and I'm gonna stay the fuck over there. We should be able to be raw like that with each other, be truthful and honest like that with each other, but we not, and then we still invariably end up in conflict anyway, because falsehoods. Once a person found out that you done deceived them, they still get mad. So either way, whether you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. You tell the truth, they get mad. You tell a lie, they find out the truth. Incidentally, they find out the truth, they get mad. What the fuck?
I think
I
it's
don't
because
know.
everybody want to be liked by everybody, and they feel like everybody's supposed to like them. When that's not the case.
Nah, everybody ain't supposed to go with your program. You know, we
And
all
that's
doing our own
interesting.
shit. We all
That's
doing our own shit. Like people got mad at me for talking about me living in my car and shit. I'm like, fuck you mad at for, bro? Like, I'm just doing me. I ain't telling you to do it. I'm just telling you my life story. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Niggas
another
be
thing I noticed, Ro, is that with this internet electronic generation and shit, it's like everybody nosy as fuck. Everybody, this is why for the most part I go through great pains to not put a whole lot of my life on the internet. It's not because I got nothing to hide. It's just that for one, it makes me more interesting because it makes motherfuckers more curious. But I mean, my life is for me. It's none of your business. If you want to be a part of it, then come where I am and be a part of it. But or be a part of it in some way, shape, or form. But just to be nosy to want to know what the fuck I'm doing, and that goes to wanting to be liked. I see a lot of people exposing a lot of their life or what they perpetrate to be their life just to be liked by other motherfuckers. I don't have that same desire. Either.
yeah.
What about you guys?
I think a lot of it is not just it's the one to be liked is a big part of it too, but the other part is motherfuckers ain't got nothing to be liked for. Like they don't do nothing with themselves. They just everybody is the same on the same level, so they try to find ways to feel like they above everybody else level. Like everybody likes me, or I do shit on the internet. Or look how many followers I got. You know what I mean? Because they can't. Nobody wants to put in the effort no more to actually do what it takes to be more than just the nigga who just exists. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's facts.
Something else I noticed too is that a lot of the things that people are like for incidentally happen to be the same, regardless of the individual person. So, for example, everybody likes you if you got a BMW. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even really you; it's the BMW that they like. They just like you because you got it.
Well,
That.
they
Salute,
that's
Bernie.
called
Glad you could be here, bro. Salute,
that's
Cam.
that's that fake love though. See, this is what I learned about that shit. Like when you portray yourself as somebody that's having nothing, the people that gonna fuck with you just because they want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? But if you gotta buy shit to impress people, 9 times out of 10, them people don't fuck with you. Like they fuck with your lifestyle. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're a dude that can go to a club and pop 10 bottles and you got money. Like a motherfucker might pretend to like you just so he can be around you because he knows some hoes gonna come to the table. You know what I'm saying? He don't really fuck with you like that. Be like, oh man, you gonna fuck with that nigga? Oh, that nigga got all
Right.
the money, man. He got hoes that's gonna come through, but he don't really like you like that. And one thing I noticed this is a key factor in life is that people that have more than you will still hate on you just because people fuck with your energy. Like, why you fuck with this broke nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm
Because they
cool,
thought
I'm chill, I'm funny. They don't like
Oh,
you.
that's
They
facts.
be mad. They be mad because the people don't like them, and they buy up. They're buying all these people shit and doing all
Hmm.
this shit, and I ain't gotta do nothing but just bring my personality, and then nigga will hate on you for that, and I'll be like,
Oh,
God
I've
damn,
had
like nigga.
story of my life, man. I've had that happen many a times in my life where I'm not like the life of the party, you know what I'm saying? But just by showing up, just as a consequence of the type of person that I am, just showing up is like who like I float in that motherfucker like going with the wind and shit. It's like who the hell is that? This guy, you know what I'm saying? Create a buzz and shit. But yeah, I found that too. That people who have more resources, I think that's just insecurity. And I
yeah.
don't think that the insecurity necessarily got to do with you. I think the insecurity run deeper than that, which is, probably why they went after gaining the resources to begin with. Some compensating for something.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
like they don't want to do the work that like it take a lot to be a real nigga. Like you gotta like turn down like I could easily get this to happen like this, but I got integrity, so I'm not gonna do that. That shit not easy. People don't want to do that. People are like, oh, I could just take all I gotta do is give up dignity and I can have this. Fuck it, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? And like
I
nobody
agree
want to
with
do
you.
that work, so they mad that they gave up their dignity and they still don't fucking got it.
I agree with you 100%. That I can totally relate with that because I often find myself in that very situation where I won't do something because I feel like I'm compromising my integrity. Then that's probably a big reason why my YouTube channel ain't as successful as a lot of these other guys because I could easily come up here and talk about females all day and even be funny and entertaining with the shit. But I would be compromising my integrity by doing so because I understand the situation is a little more complicated than, where the conversation is amongst guys. Like
Yeah.
I always revert to the fact that like I just made a comment here recently, yeah, you could be mad at black women because somebody like Goldman Sachs, which is a company that's owned by white people, you could be mad at black women because a company like that decide that they're gonna invest $25 million into black women. But really who you should be mad with is not black women. You should be mad with the motherfuckers who run Goldman Sachs because that's who's creating the problem between you and that woman. Ultimately. And see, that's the level of conversation that guys don't want to have because then it requires guys to have to do the very same thing that they asking of these women, which is to be accountable.
Right.
Right to reflect.
And is it on top of that, just like y'all going back to the dignity shit, like I already know I done lost, not lost. I mean, but shit, I don't say lost, but let's just use the word for now. I done lost out on a few chicks, you know what I'm saying, just being real, you know what I'm saying? When I know deep
Hmm.
down in my heart, I could sit up here and lie and sell them a dream. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I could not tell them my living situation. I could just lie about everything. I could tell them I want
Hmm.
a relationship right now, and I can have women just giving me the pussy just because of that, just because they think I'm about to give them a relationship and then kick
Hmm.
their ass to the curb. You know what I'm saying? But it's just
Hmm.
like I don't want to fucking do that. I don't want to live my life like that. So I pass up on a lot of shit just being real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
It's a lot of people that's gonna walk out your life just being real. You just gotta be ready for that. And I ain't gonna lie,
Hmm.
I struggle with that in the beginning because I'm like, fuck, because soon as I start telling the truth, motherfuckers start falling off. It's like, god damn, like I'm just being real. I thought this what y'all wanted. They always talking about real shit. When you give them the
But
real shit, they don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
But you peep how good it feels to be able to tell a bitch like, "Hey, I live in my car," and be like, "I still fuck that bitch." You know what I mean?
I know, right? That's
Exactly.
the
That's
it's
the
a way
ego.
glory
better
right
feeling than
there.
being like I finessed, and then she find out, and you look like a goofy. You know what I mean? And
Right,
now
That's
she
right,
like,
right.
this nigga lying about living in a car versus you like, hell yeah, I'm the nigga that live in my motherfucking car, and I'll fuck your bitch in it too. You know what I mean? Like that's a different. And when
it's a
and when
totally different
when you reach that
mindset.
energy, when you reach that energy, and you ain't gotta say that shit, like that's what
Mm-hmm.
they be like, man, how the fuck you do that? When it's crazy
Mm-hmm.
because you ain't do nothing but just fucking do it. You know what I mean? And that's the crazy part about it is it's not hard. It's hard because you like, fuck, I missed out on like 12 bitches. But you get a good solid 3 bitches, but you don't need no 12 bitches no way. You know what I mean? That's if you got 12 bitches, what else are you doing with your life? You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
you get
yeah.
3 solid bitches that come slide in the whip, and or y'all get to sleep in a hotel and fuck. You know what I mean? A lot of these niggas gotta sneak out their baby mama crib to go fuck these bitches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's facts.
Sneak out of
And
their baby mama crib,
hey,
get caught, get kicked out any
hey,
goddamn way. Them and the dog.
hey, I be
For 2
posting.
minutes, for 2 minutes of watery pussy. That's it.
I be posting on TikTok. It's funny you say that because I be posting on TikTok when I first used to post whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I don't look like a nigga that live in my car, so a lot of the times people didn't believe it. But a lot of the posts, I get women in there like, shit, you can come live with me. You know, you can pull up to my house, and you know how many niggas was hating on that shit. They were like, "Oh, you gonna talk to this?" They was just in the comments going up. "Oh, you gonna talk to this? This nigga's a bum. You
Man,
broke. You all this."
I done
I'm
got
like,
in
y'all
the
niggas
fights,
haters.
man. I done got in the fights in my life with guys because chicks was liking on me. And like I said before, I can't remember what video I said, man, I probably pass up more pussy than most dudes get offered. I'd be like, damn, I fuck the hell out this bitch, but she a little bit crazy, and I just don't want to be bothered with that. You know, I know if I
Mhm.
fuck her, I'm gonna have to deal with this shit,
You
and I
know
don't
it's
want
some,
to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
and
That's
you
how
know
it
that
is
shit
when you
fire
get in
too,
your
and you still
forties,
turn it
man.
down.
That's how it's gonna be when you get in your forties with these women. You be like, man, I'll tear your little young ass up, bitch. You still got chocolate milk on your lip. I say it,
Yeah, yeah, that's
but I
facts. I mean,
can't fuck with you, honey, because why is you 25 with 2 kids?
Exactly, bro. I know a girl 21 with 4, bro.
That's crazy. Shit, I met a little young chick. You know, I ain't gonna put her name out there or nothing, but I had to, school her like, sweetheart. I don't know how many dudes done ran through you already, but you need to go handle your business with the physician.
Thanks.
And this is what the fuck you go tell him, because apparently I don't think the bitch knew, or if she did, nobody said anything to her to motivate her to go get it taken care of.
hey, and that's the problem right there, right there. Niggas don't
So
care. Like
salute
they're
to
just
my own
fuck.
thinking cat, by the way. Go ahead, Ro.
I was just saying, like, once you start talking to these women, like these dudes be telling these women anything just to have sex with them. Like, you know, like I said, I treat everybody like a person. Like, I'm not in the business of dogging females out. Like, I'm gonna treat you like a human being. Like, I do care about your health and well being. If I stick my dick in you, you know what I'm saying? I care about your health and well being, but a lot of niggas don't care. So that's why a lot of women are just clueless because a lot of niggas never give them the real shit. They never tell them the truth because they scared like, oh shit, man, if I tell her the truth, she ain't gonna give me the pussy. Well, she might not, but oh the fuck well. Like you should feel better as a man that you told her the truth because I be doing the same thing as you, Top. There's girls that like me and I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna leave this one alone because I can't give
Mhm.
her what she want. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
you gonna have to go get that from somebody else. You ain't gonna get it
Well,
from
you
me,
you
so
the
I'm not
you
about
the
to
you the
play with you.
last you the leveled up nigga. You the Bruce Leroy. You the last dragon nigga. You got the glow. This nigga's figuring
You know,
bitches out in 15 seconds.
you know the worst
you
time I
my,
had to.
my my young Padawan. You have taken your instructions well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout
Go
out to
ahead,
The
Top
first
for
time
Ron.
the
My
I had to
bad.
be
game.
honest with a bitch on some like real shit was I was trying to smash this chick so I could get to her sister, right?
Hmm.
Oh,
And
this
like,
nigga.
yeah,
This nigga.
terrible. right. So look,
this
because
is
look, I
they
ain't gonna
gonna
lie.
make a
This is like
mini series about your motherfucking ass on NBC, nigga.
so. So what happened was I tried to holler at the sister, right, and then the sister played me to the side, but I knew the one liked me, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fuck her sister. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of her sister, and she gonna hear how good I fucked her sister, and she gonna want to fuck. And then I thought about it. Like I ended up hanging out with the sister beforehand. I'm like, nah, this bitch cool as fuck. And like we got to the room and I'm like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was only trying to smash you, trying to get to your sister. She still let me fuck.
Hey, I know you felt better being real. Now you can
I
really
mean,
go
Hell
into
yeah, I
town.
did.
You don't feel like
Yeah,
a
I mean,
she was like,
sleazeball, you know?
a lot of dudes
exactly.
think that women can't take the truth, but they could take the truth. They just prefer to lie because it feels better. In my
Yeah, you don't know
experience,
what she there for.
in my
Like
experience, and I'll tell you another thing to corroborate Tone's story. Not that not that this is that particular story, but I've known chicks in their lifetime who would fuck dudes. I mean, they would relentlessly go after a dude to fuck them just because the dude wouldn't fuck them. It's
Mm-hmm.
like they can't take the rejection. Well, I don't really want the pussy. Like, what do you mean you don't want the pussy? Here,
Mhm.
take it. Give it back next week.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, women, they at minimum they respect the truth. You know what I'm saying? I think that's general for everybody, whether we actually want to hear the shit or not. I believe that for the most part, even though we don't want to hear it, even though in extreme cases a motherfucker will kill you for revealing the truth to them, that we generally respect and can appreciate it when we hear
Hey,
it, especially when it's something that that's intimate to us.
yeah. And if you really think about it, like, I'll speak personally. Like, I'm quite sure some of the people I've been involved with, women, exes and shit, they might have some bad shit to say, but they can never say that I wasn't a respectful nigga. So I ain't never really had no crazy situation where somebody try to bust my window, slash my tires, or nothing like that. They might talk a little shit, but they still respect me because I always show them respect. A lot of these dudes be lying and acting like the women just wake up and do crazy shit. A lot of times these dudes be manipulating and lying to them so much that makes them like go fuck. Well, they already fucking crazy, but that just like
I was so about to
activates the
say.
craziness. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitches don't be busting windows for nothing, bro. Like, I'm not saying it's right. They should never touch your property. I understand that, but a lot of dudes be egging them on to act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never had that happen to me. Why? Because I'm always cool. I'm respectful. I keep it 100. So they might just say, man, he fucked and he didn't talk to me no more. But shit, he was cool while it lasted. You know what I'm saying? But
I said, bye, bitch. What else you want from me? I'm just like,
Yeah.
I
Yo,
didn't
you
say see you
motherfuckers
later.
is retarded, man.
I
Y'all
didn't. I
retarded.
didn't say farewell till we meet again. I said bye.
Bon voyage, motherfucker. Arrivederci. Au revoir.
Hasta la vista.
Let me see your head disappear
Mhm.
in the distance. Walk till your feet bleed. Y'all, wow, man. But yeah, man. I mean, outside of that, I find people to be interesting generally, but uh, even sometimes, man, I find that the shit that I dislike in people, I find that I might be susceptible to that same behavior, and I have to hurry up and correct myself. But integrity, you know, having discipline, not following the crowd and shit, being a contrarian it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work because you really got to be solid in what the fuck you believe in when you decide that you're gonna, while everybody's going to the left, that you go right by yourself.
Shit,
And
man.
then and then you when you get the payoff in the end and find out that you're right, you just want to turn around and talk shit like, I told you, stupid motherfuckers, you should have came this way. I bet you you follow me the next time, only for the next time to come and you know they go left again. So what was you gonna say, bro? About to light my joint.
Shit, man. I was just adding on to what you was just saying. Just like, like that's one thing I learned about, the whole living in a car situation, van life, minimalism. I realized like, hey, you gonna have to go at this shit alone because most people ain't gonna try to hear what the fuck you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you gotta believe in it even when nobody else does. Cause it's not gonna make sense to most of the people in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh man, that's fucking stupid. Why would you do that? So you gotta believe that it makes sense. You gotta know that it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody, for the most part, most people, I ain't gonna say all, but most people ain't gonna support you. Like, because everybody is like one minded. They just all follow the crowd. Whatever they see on TV, that's how you supposed to live your life. You know what
Motherfuckers
I'm
trying to
saying?
stay out of trouble. That's what it be. Because like I'll use myself for example, because I have this very same issue when I talk about, when I have a conversation about race, when I talk about racism. This very same phenomena happens when motherfuckers don't want to talk to you about racism until they actually go through a racist incident.
Mm-hmm.
But that's an example of exactly what you're talking about. I find that to be very interesting.
Yeah, man. That's what it's gonna take. Just like the solutions to all of our problems, like most people ain't really with that. You know what I'm saying? They not really with the solution to the problem because you really gonna have to take action. Like you gonna have to get into the world. You might have to lose out on some money. You might have to go hungry for some days to really take action. That's what I'm saying. This internet shit, you know, I enjoy chopping it up with y'all because we keep it real. But this internet shit, it don't mean nothing because ain't nobody really about it, like ready to take action against the fucking world, take action against women. Like, okay, they'd be like, oh well shit, uh I don't want to, men shouldn't date these type of women. Like, all right, well shit, how about y'all do something to go against the child support court? You know what I'm saying? How about y'all just go take action with y'all little picket signs outside the child support court and shit, so we can banish child support or whatever, and maybe women will stop having kids out of wedlock. You know what I'm saying? But y'all niggas ain't gonna do it. Y'all niggas
It's
is still gonna get them pregnant. That's the thing. Y'all
it's
ain't gonna stop
funny.
fucking with them.
It's funny in an ironic way that you said exactly what you just said because I said the same thing. That if these dudes, for example, with women, with this system, right? See, a lot of us have a tendency to think, oh, we can't make any changes unless we all move in mass. And I think where we become short sighted at is they think that we all gotta like meet in the schoolyard and decide that we go do it at 2 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And then what exactly is the plan? You understand what I'm saying? And I find that that's where guys are when it comes to these women. Because, like, for another way to put this is if you hear the conversation that guys have about single mothers, okay, we not fucking with single mothers. They made their bed, let them lie in it. Okay, then as far as I'm concerned, once I done made that determination, the very next thing for me is to plan what is my response to that going to be, and my response should not be to continue to analyze the same situation and offer commentary on it because now I done moved past that stage. I'm
Mm-hmm.
now at the stage where it's time to to formulate a plan in response to what I've concluded. And you find that with a lot of these dudes, you know, and I know females be sitting back laughing at them like, look at these dudes. They just like clowns. They act just like some bitches. And that is that they seem to get off on complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining. But if you've already determined that you're not going to date single mothers, for example, then conversation is over. Now you at the stage where you decide on what your response is going to be.
Right,
So there is
right.
no need for you to even go back and entertain that, that coming to a conclusion stage because you
But
basically be going backwards.
that's like you said though. They acting like women. They want validation. They want somebody to be like, "Yeah, bro, you right. Fuck these single mamas." You know what I mean?
Oh,
And they're
yo,
like, "Yeah,
that
bro."
is true. That is
That's
true.
that's that's really what it is because like they want to feel like. It's not just them. When it ain't, but it is. You know what I mean? It's not. It's you. It's the type of nigga you choose to be. Yeah, it's you that, but it's not you personally. You know what I mean? It's you as in the category you fall. You know, you could be like blue pill like Top, or like red pill like
You
Roe.
got jokes. or you you could be perpetually full like Tone and still want a hamburger.
Yeah,
She gonna
man.
make the hamburger while I'm in her buns. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh,
hamburger lover.
bars, nigga. She gonna get
Okay,
the meat.
y'all from the makers of Purple Barney comes Brown Barney.
It's still.
Y'all
Yeah.
shot the fuck
But
out. But
You
yeah,
know,
man,
why they call me Brown
I
Barney?
think
Because after I'm done, I'm gonna be in her. All she gonna remember me by is her imagination.
that's man. You shot out,
cold
bro.
nigga.
See, Tone be one of them niggas that be lying to these hoes.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure. He
baby.
for sure be lying
I'll
to these
pay
hoes.
your rent, your faithful lover. Tone baby face. Anyway, yeah, I keep saying these very same things, and that's one of the reasons why I have you two guys on the show, because not that we necessarily agree on everything, but it's just the simple fact that we able to identify the very same problem. And you know, I know you came at it, from your own conclusion, and the same thing with Tone.
Yeah, yeah. I
Now,
mean, shit.
I don't want to say that I influenced y'all decision in that or nothing like that.
I mean, shit. You didn't help me out with some game on this motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. Done learned a lot of shit that helped me realize, like, hey, you know what? It ain't even about these women. Because if we look at it, man, like I always tell myself this: I'm not gonna argue with nobody over internet because like you can't really check nobody on the internet. Like these dudes really think they be checking women on the internet. Like
Right. Like
once
they
these
care.
women like
Yo,
they
that's
don't, they
funny
just
as
come for the
hell,
drama,
son.
but you ain't checking nothing, bro. Like because they could still get off the phone. Soon as they get off the phone, they'll be like, oh, I want a rich man. They'll be like, all right, well shit, you ugly and you fat, you ain't gonna get one. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mm.
I don't date broke men. That's a better example. I don't date broke men. Okay. Uh well shit, that's all you can date. No, I'm gonna get me a rich man. Guess what? When they get off the phone, guess who they gonna call? A broke man. You know what I'm saying? Because a
Right.
nigga, a
Exactly.
nigga will let women talk shit about him and still be like, shit, man, like shit, she still gonna give me the pussy though. Like women allow niggas allow women to disrespect them. So it's just like at this point, like if you really believe that you checking somebody, you delusional because men get get what they can. You know what I'm saying? So a
Mhm.
lot of niggas gonna take that. So she can get on the internet and talk shit about, yeah, these men, I can get what I want. Why? Because
Hashtag
she
hoes winning.
can. She can
bro,
get what
bro,
she wants. She
bro.
is getting what she wants.
It's a bitch on the internet right now that just made 100K from selling her farts in a jar, bro.
And this is why I would never. We
And
gotta
it's a
stop talking
whole
about
and
it.
with that in mind, Tone, what you said in mind, and knowing that it's a whole quote unquote industry on the internet of dudes complaining about women. When I've said it time and time and time and time again. The reason, a big part of the reason why these women act like they do is proportional to what the fuck dudes is doing. The
Bro,
fact
ain't
that
no
so many,
way.
the fact that so many dudes is they've either full out tricking, they tricking 1.0, or they tricking trick lights. You understand what I'm saying? Is the reason why these women could make $100,000 selling farts. Like it's a motherfucking fart, nigga. That's ridiculous, nigga.
Bro,
Them,
she's selling them a
them
thousand a
niggas,
pop, bro.
the
A
motherfuckers who
thousand a
bought
pop.
the motherfuckers who bought that shit need to be in the
Bought
fucking
that shit.
loony
Bought
bin,
that
nigga.
shit literally, bro. What the fuck, bro?
And
But
this
see,
is
Dude,
why
that's
I'm not
why
about to
I don't
complain because I know niggas like that
complain about
exist.
the shit that women do, because men enable it, and
Yeah.
that's the truth. And the other part of that is that men don't want to acknowledge that. Because
Yeah,
if they did, then they would have to acknowledge the fact that it's not the women that's really their problem, it's other men.
Exactly.
that right there.
And that's across the
That,
board.
that was one of the saddest realizations I ever had to make in my life. Was like, yo,
It's not
it's my
these
man's
bitches.
that's holding me back.
Exactly. I mean,
Because I can be like, all right,
Jesus
bitch,
was
go.
Jesus was friends with Judas, nigga. So beware.
Hey, just imagine a conversation with a chick, right? You like, man, hey, you need to stop having an attitude with me and go sit your ass down. You know, you on your man shit. Go sit the fuck down. She like, don't talk to me like that. I made $100,000 yesterday selling my fart. Nigga, I ain't gotta listen to you.
Right, exactly,
She ain't
bro.
gotta listen to me. You niggas is buying her farts, bro. she, she don't
Swear
give
to
a fuck
God,
about what I'm talking about.
I can be like,
Trying to tell you.
I'm like, no, I don't like your attitude. Look. You know, if any nigga listening right now, you want to know why bitches test niggas? Because of fuck niggas doing fuck shit
Hmm.
to make it difficult for a nigga who doing regular shit. So she gotta
Hmm.
constantly convince herself that she not fucking with some goofy nigga that did some stupid shit when she actually fucking with a real nigga. Your own kind is selling you the fuck out, and it make it worse if you black, because you not only got men in but you got black men specifically trying to kill
Hmm.
Just like the manosphere niggas like to acknowledge, all these black women, they took the drug money. Yeah, but you niggas didn't have to go out there and sell it. But let's conveniently ignore that so we can have a conversation, you know, jumping on black women. Not that they're not guilty in their behavior, but niggas be acting like they ain't participate.
you.
Because
If
like I just pointed out, these women cannot do the things that they do without our participation and enabling.
niggas tomorrow decided that they like girls with ear injections, right? These bitches would be walking around here with ear injections. Like why you think they go get fat asses?
Because they know niggas is weak for
For
Hmm.
fat
sex.
asses. Everything they
That's
doing
why.
is in reaction to you.
That's
You know what I
why
mean?
they
Like,
know they wear they if niggas said we hate weave and every fucking man on the planet said I gotta check you for weave. I gotta check the weave facts before we go out for tea. You don't think these women would stop wearing that shit?
it'd be a
Man,
bunch
we
of
can
bald
end
head
this shit.
retarded
So
bitches out
we
here.
can
Oh
end
God.
all that shit tomorrow. All this shit
You
that
know?
these women be
It'll be a
talking. We can end that shit tomorrow.
Especially if you the dude who got what she want or
Hmm.
what she want that she thinks she could get out of you.
if
You know
men
what I'm
decided
saying?
they didn't want bitches with weave no more, it'd be a bunch of bald headed with condom bitches walking around here.
You
Oh God.
wild, nigga. You wild.
Oh
You
God, bro.
wild. You
If
wild.
niggas was
But
like,
it,
I loves me a bald bitch. I promise you, weave will go out of business.
I'm telling you, man, dudes don't recognize that as much power as these women, they like they think women got options. You know what I'm saying? For the kind of dude that they looking for, and that's not true. They
They
got a
not
lot of
looking.
dick options,
Yeah,
but when it comes to the dude who they really trying to be with, no, they don't have very many options. Their options is below zero, really. And
Yeah.
the reason
women know that, but dudes don't know that. I think a lot of dudes really just like Patrice O'Neal said. A lot of dudes really don't like women, and Patrice also said because women put us through a lot of unnecessary shit just to get pussy. And I understand that it is true, and it shouldn't be like that, but it is. But what I'm trying to get you fucking dudes to understand is that your behavior is going to dictate how females interact with you. And you don't even have to utter a fucking word because females will read you and know, okay, he's not the kind of guy that I could try that shit with because he might slap the shit out of me. He gives off that kind of energy. Women will tell you that. They know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. My
bro,
mother ain't never
everybody.
cursed. My mama ain't never cursed my daddy out a day in her fucking life. She done stole from other men before. peace be upon her. She is who she is. But that to illustrate a point. You can't respect a motherfucker who you'll steal from, right?
Right.
So
Right.
how is it that you can respect this man, but you have no respect for that man? That's how women operate. They respect you based on who you are as a person, how you carry it.
Yeah.
I've
How
never
you?
like Ro, I ain't never had a woman. Women will not even show the fuck up to my door. And I only gotta say it one time. Don't show up to my house unannounced. I don't gotta argue about it. I don't gotta keep repeating myself. I ain't never had my goddamn windows busted or my motherfucking car keyed up just like my man Ro right here.
And
Because
it ain't because I'm some fucking tough alpha male. Because I know niggas hear that be like, nah, nigga, I don't act hard. Just how I'm acting with y'all, like I act like this with the females. Like I'm just a funny, cool, calm, collected, chill person. I'm not trying to act hard and act super alpha, but it's just like I'm not gonna tolerate certain shit. Like, like I get tired of people playing victims also. You know what I'm saying? Like when a man is talking about I was abused in the relationship. She beat my ass. Like, I don't want to fucking hear that shit, bro. Like, stop. Like,
Go do
what?
some push-ups.
Like, what? Like, she
all
got.
I can say is I actually caught a chick like this. Matter of fact, Ro, back in 2018. She was we were standing looking each other eye to eye. She had sprinkles of glitter in her face, and she was telling me about how she be wrestling with her boyfriend. That's how she got the glitter on her face. I was looking right in her face, right eye to eye. You'll never do that with me. Well, why? Because I'm not your boyfriend. That's why.
That's what I was about to say. Me and you a little different. Like I'm
You see what I'm
chill,
saying?
but a chick won't break my window because she knows she gonna come up missing. She do some shit like that.
Ah, this motherfucker's out here on some Jason shit.
God damn.
I'm the chill.
Dude
Like
gonna
I'm the
run up
kind of
on your ass with a Happy Meal and a hatchet.
no. Well, I'm the chill nigga that be like, you do some shit that's foul. I be like, bet, and that's all I say. And like I
And,
don't say
and
nothing else. And that's the scary nigga because I will fucking like they like this nigga ain't playing.
That shit, man. I just see the thing is like once you just you got a cool personality and they like just love being in your presence, you ain't really gotta do nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing nothing. Like I'm not about to hit a woman unless, it's on some real for real self-defense shit, but I'm not about to drag you out or do nothing. Like you got one time to do something and I'm not fucking with you no more.
here go
Like
the
that's
game.
just that.
Here go the game right here. You ain't gotta put your hands on her. You ain't gotta cuss her out. All you gotta do is tell her one time. This what it is. You heard me? Boom. When she do it, kick her motherfucking ass to the curb. I told you, bitch. If she like you, she gonna get emotional. And then you
Hmm.
just let her emotions get real high and then say, okay, bitch, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it. But you gotta go home right now because you disrespect. Yo,
Yeah, they
Unless you
I
break
actually did that to
unless
a
you break my
female.
window.
I actually did that to a female like a couple of months ago. She called me up the next morning and apologized to me for me telling her to go to fuck home, nigga. It was amazing. It was wonderful. I felt so warm inside. I felt very, very pimpish. I gotta tell you, it's amazing. Women are beautiful.
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
man.
With actions like saying shit out of line and stuff like that, I like kick to the curb, yes. But once you damage my property, you ain't a woman no more. You a human being. You
Yo, you
and I'm
shut
not
the hell
and
up.
like I said, I'm not about to fight you. You just about to come up missing.
Yeah,
You
I
might
kick
not
you
even
out
be
of my
dead.
life.
You might wake up in Mexico, but you
Yeah,
nah
I kick him out of my I
nah
kick him out of my life.
nah.
Because being an Aries and all, we emotionally like a light switch. We could go, we be your best friend one motherfucking minute, your worst goddamn enemy the next minute. So I just be like, nah, be going, you gotta go. I can't fuck with you. You living foul. Because
Yeah.
we already had this discussion. But this is I'm saying this to you guys, not just you, Rolling Tone, but you guys in the audience listening. And the reason why I'm saying this to you guys is because when you first interact with with women, you got to communicate these things either directly, or I don't subscribe to doing it indirectly, but you can if that's how you move. But you do have to be tactful in how you do it. You just can't be like, yo, bitch, if you do that, such and such and such and such, I'm gonna beat you up
Yeah.
and suplex you. You can't be like that.
We going 3
It's
rounds,
like
bitch,
it's
in the
like
octagon.
it's like, for example, when people come to my house generally, especially when women come, I make you take your shoes off in the foyer. I don't want you walking your shit, the shit that you walk through the grass in. I don't want you walking that in my carpet. Cause I gotta clean that up behind you. I might want to stretch out one day, and in front of the fake fireplace during that Christmas in
The meta,
2023, on my
the
carpet and
meta,
watch my TV, motherfucker. I can't do that because you walked this shit in your tin boots, and now it's in my carpet. So, but this is an example of kind of like how you train your bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that she already understand when she come in to take her shoes off. I don't even have to tell her anything. She
yeah,
following my lead. She watching what I do. She may even ask, "Do I got to take my shoes off?" Yes. There's no
I
point
look
in
at
beating
it
around the bush and lying about it. You know what I'm saying?
right. I look at it deeper than that. I look at it like a if I fuck with you, you gonna enjoy yourself whenever you fuck around me. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You gonna all like
Oh, that's
that's how I
priority.
carry myself. You gonna like I'm not the type of nigga you gonna be around. That's man or woman. You know what I'm saying? That you're not gonna have fun. You ain't gonna sit and laugh and chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, or you might get some insightful shit to help you with some shit you got going on. You know what I mean? I'm the type. Not trying to sound like these bitches, but I'm a prize to be a fuck around. You know what I mean? And me knowing that about myself, if I don't ask much for people, but the things I do ask from, it's on a respect level. If you cross that respect line, knowing how well I treat you, you know what I mean, how well you feel around me, that like doubles the disrespect for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's why like, yeah, I can't fuck with you no more. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you come in my house, you eat, you do this, you have a good time, and then like regardless of what you feel about anything, there's nothing I could have done to you that made you feel like you should, you know what I'm saying, whatever line I set, you cross.
Right, right.
Yeah,
You know
Hey,
what I mean?
I give everybody one chance to hang themselves. I'm a little bit sadistic. I'm gonna give you the rope because I really want to watch you hang yourself. Because for me, that's entertaining. But if you don't, then I'll fuck with you. I'll love you long time, like Two Live Crew. But yeah, I'm pretty much the same way, Tone. I'm very accommodating. In certain instances, I may even go above and beyond and out my way for a motherfucker. Not because they asked me to, but because I felt like doing the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But that's what
it,
makes it so difficult dealing with ain't shit motherfuckers. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
well,
And especially being a man of integrity. Which is that which I am. You understand what I'm saying? Would you was getting ready to say something, Ro? Tone, one of you?
yeah, I was about to say something. Like, if you really look at it, men who beat women, right? If you notice, they women always act up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't like they beat their ass one time and then they straight. Like, if you notice, they always got the women that just keep doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because back in the day, you had these weak ass men say, "Oh man, like you want to get your girl in check, you beat her ass." Like, and then, but they never got their girl in check though. Like if you had her in check, you wouldn't have to beat her ass all the time. Like, you should be able to just look at a girl and she'd be like, you know what, let me stop. You know what I'm saying?
Hey
Not
man, I'm
because
gonna
she's
I'm
scared
gonna
you
tell you,
gonna hit her.
man.
Not because she's scared you gonna hit her, but she's scared like I'm gonna lose out on this good ass person. Like this nigga really care about me. He care about my life. He's supportive. He this and that. I'm scared to lose that. They ain't scared to
He
fucking
just
take
knocked
no
me
L
out
for
once
me.
every week.
Nah, nah, nah,
we
nah.
just we just role play Mike Tyson punch out once a month.
Exactly. Like, yeah.
But on the real, and this is really a whole nother conversation because I know a few bras like this. It's some women out there that like that shit. And it's even some out there that like some other shit that people will be like, now that nigga, the only time I want to see a vampire is when I'm watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, people got proclivities, man. And the longer you live, the more you learn, and the more you come to abhor
Supposed to.
the people in this world. Like y'all some nasty motherfuckers. But I mean, who am I to condemn?
Shit, but shit, I know if I ever get to that point to where, because I don't want to fight nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever get me to the point to where I really want to physically hit you, you did some fucked up shit. Because I never, ever, ever get to that point. I can't remember the last time I was just like, man, I want to slap the shit out of this motherfucker because I'm real cool and chill. Like, I just want you to just be out of my presence. Like, I don't want to fight. So it's just like, if you take me there now, I'm mad that you took me there because I don't like being there. So I might go take the shit too far. So I was just like, man, I'm just gonna chill and just like stay over here and just escort you out my life. Because I hate being mad because I know I'm a cool ass nigga at the end of the day. You know, I'm not perfect, but like I'm always respectful, you know what I'm saying? I treat people how I would want to be treated. So if you going out your way to piss me off, like that shit pisses me off in itself, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Hey, I might not do it, but I think it. I just I've learned to have a lot of self control over my lifetime because sometimes, man, people do and say shit to me, and whew, mm, if I had my motherfucking way, I'd choke the goddamn life out of their motherfucking ass. But you know, that's murder, and I'm not trying to go sit up in prison for nobody, not even really for myself. So that's how that go. But yeah, bro, I definitely understand where you coming from because I'm pretty much the same way. You know, real cool, nonchalant, laid back. You know, I'll watch you doing your thing out the corner of my eye while I'm doing my own thing. But don't fuck with me. I'll be like that with here's some funny shit. I'm like that with animals. Like I wish a dog would run the fuck up on me while I'm walking down the street. Like, dog, I will kill you. Don't you know that? Y'all better put this motherfucker on the leash in the yard. I'll
Yeah.
body slam the shit
Yeah, I
out this
buried him in the back
motherfucker.
door. Dog get buried in the
Nah,
backyard.
that nigga gonna
I'll
have some
let that
orange
motherfucker.
chicken, nigga.
I'll let that motherfucker bite my arm because I'm getting ready to break his goddamn back. So yeah, I think it, but I have to refrain from that's why I smoke a lot of weed too. I have to refrain from fucking motherfuckers up. But I could dig it, bro. It's hard fucking work. It's
You
hard
gotta
work.
find the. You know what you gotta do, Top?
I don't know,
You
but I'm
gotta
sure you're gonna tell.
you gotta find a healthy medium. You gotta find a
Okay.
healthy medium.
Any
So instead of
suggestions?
going off on a motherfucker, find a way to is like me personally, this is what I do because I learned that if I don't say nothing, I'm gonna bottle it up, and then somebody gonna get it that don't deserve it. So
Mm-hmm.
what I do is I have what I feel like is an equal but opposite approach. You know what I mean? So like somebody do some shit like bump me,
Mm-hmm.
and like I'd be like, they look me in the eye like whatever, like what
Mm-hmm.
you gonna do about the type shit? Like you good, bitch, and then just keep walking. You know what I
I
mean?
know that's
And now
right.
if not, like because you just what I'm saying, like you just called you just insulted me, not gonna say nothing. Okay, well I get my little insult in and walk away. Now if you want to fight, you took it there,
Mm-hmm.
not me.
Yeah, I could dig it. I could dig it. I had to learn that the hard way. I had to learn that lesson in life the hard way to try not to be the instigator. At least in
Yeah.
most cases, except in cases where that could be potentially dangerous. But that's part of what we was talking about earlier about how you can't be honest in this world. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because people are not really honest. Like when I had my motorcycle accident back in 2018, the guy rear-ended me, meaning he hit the back of my motorcycle with the front of his car. How can you say and make it sound reasonable that you didn't see me?
Hmm.
And I had to suffer for like 8-9 months before I got compensated. When all the dude had to do was tell the truth and say I was in a rush and I hit him by mistake. situation would have been over in 30 days.
Because people can't tell the truth. Speaking of that, I got a cold ass story out. Some crazy shit happened to me. I keep it short. It pertains to that. But basically, I made a pickup the other day, and this girl had a quote unquote stalker. I'm driving, right? And I'm noticing this motherfucking car is fucking following me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Who followed me? She looked back like, oh my God, he's following me. So I'm like, shit, what the fuck I was gonna do? So first I was gonna get out the car. I'm like, nigga, this ain't my business. So I ain't gonna lie. I just drove to the police station. Like, I ain't about to get involved in this. I don't know if this nigga crazy or not. So basically, she get to talking to the police and she making it seem like she don't know him. You know what I'm saying? And we were just talking in the car, and she was just talking about how, he dragged her out of Wingstop and some shit, and she knew him for 13 years. But when she was talking to the fucking cops, she was sitting up there acting like she ain't know, like, oh no, I don't know him. And I'm like, man, like, see, that's what's wrong. Like, you can get somebody in some real shit just being a liar. You know what I'm saying? Because
Or not understanding that that's how women get down. It's a lot of different reasons why you got to be careful dealing with these females, man. It's bigger than just fucking them. Because I'm telling you, you fuck around. If you never seen the movie Thin Line Between Love and Hate with Martin Lawrence and Lynn Whitfield, go watch that movie. Because guys, I'm telling you, if you're out here fucking women at some point in time, you probably already ran across a bitch like this, but you will.
hey,
And it won't be pretty.
Hey, and the cold part about it is, like, it's a long story. So I'm just trying to keep it short because I know we about to end. But the cold part about it, as soon as she get in my car, she like, like, damn, like, she flirting with me and shit. Like, oh shit, you hot. She like, you want to have a drink with me and all this other shit. And I'm like, nah, I'm trying to get to the money. Like, I'm
You
working.
about to get shot in the goddamn club.
Yeah,
That
hey,
nigga, her man following, he literally get shit up the club.
exactly. But you see how crazy she was? She got my car and act like none of that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you're hot. You want to have a drink with me? Woo woo woo. And then after we start talking, she telling me how she got dragged out of Wingstop and shit and all this other shit. I'm like, imagine if I would have just like, cause she was kind of cute
She
though.
looking for a savior, nigga.
Hey, imagine if I would have took her, like, if I'm not paying attention and I don't know that her stalker is following us. Imagine if I would have took her up on the offer, because she did look good. She was definitely fuckable. Because I started to think about it like, oh, we pull over, I can get it cracking right here. But you know what I'm saying? I was just like, nah, she sound kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas would take that. But you see how niggas is just so thirsty for pussy. The average nigga would have just took that shit. Imagine if I would have just took it and that nigga was following me. I'm getting it in the back seat. Because it's obvious she crazy and he crazy.
We're the same row on the news from the helicopter on the 101, looking like that black dude in the Amazon truck with the white girl running out the back.
That's exactly how it would end up, because that nigga was so following me.
Surrounded by the LAPD, nigga, like they surrounded that UPS truck.
Hey, this how crazy old boy was. See, this is why you can't really think with your ego. This is how crazy old boy was. Because I started to get out like, hey, motherfucker. But I'm just like, this ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? If it was just me and the nigga was just following me, yeah. But I'm just like, I'm not about to go fight your stalker. That's your business. But I pulled up in front of the police station. This nigga parked right behind me. I'm like, yeah, this nigga crazy. Like he went all that shit. He didn't drive off. That nigga just fucking he sat right behind me, just chilled. Like, yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna follow her wherever they fucking go. I'm like, nigga, you don't see me in front of the police station. I'm like, yeah, but see, I could have got myself in a whole lot of shit having a fucking ego. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck this. I'm a man. Like, I'm gonna go beat his ass.
Boy,
like, it ain't even my business, bro. If that's my sister, yeah, but I don't know her.
And
I don't know the full
Cruise.
story.
Rose in the Chevy Cruise shook in front of the police station. That's LA. They ain't even coming outside. Somebody started busting shots.
Oh, nigga, they coming outside. Trust me. But
they want to shoot too, huh?
Every second of that shit.
They want to come out and show off their guns. Yo, LA wild in the motherfucker. It's very segregated there, just like it is in Chicago. Very segregated. It's the same way in New York. You know, you got the Italians live on one side, black people on the other side, Puerto Ricans on another side, Chinese on another side. It's the same goddamn way in LA. It's sort of like that in Vegas, but not so much. It's more of a melting pot. And every goddamn body coming to Vegas from LA in the weekend. Everybody come to Vegas to cheat.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, fellas, before we get out of here, final thoughts until next Monday. Let the people know where they can get in contact with you at.
Shit, you can catch me at the Roe Show podcast on Instagram and YouTube. I also got a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? And shit, closing thoughts. Just be safe out here. Hear both sides of the story. You know what I'm saying? And don't think with your ego. Be smart about shit because you can put yourself in danger.
Tone?
I want to tack on to that story he was just saying right there. The crazy part about that whole thing is that bitch was having fun the whole time.
Yeah,
It was
facts.
the whole time. The whole time her ego was just like, look what I got going on. Like she got her own personal fucking like TV show scene going on right now. You know what I'm saying? And you only in it because you like, ooh, pussy, pussy, pussy. You're not even getting paid to be an extra in this fucking movie. You know what I mean? Like
That's
you
Right.
crazy. That's a hell of a way to think of it. So you shot the fuck out.
That's crazy. You ain't never lied. Cause she did not seem pressed. I'm more fucking nervous than her. Like, bitch, what the fuck? This nigga following us.
Right.
She got on the phone with her
Now where the
homegirl.
fuck y'all go get content from like this? 3 motherfucking niggas kicking it on YouTube. Make sure you hit the Cash App. I'm taking Bitcoin nowadays. Where can the people get in contact with you at, Tone?
They can follow me. Follow me on Instagram at ToneYouAFool and TikTok as well.
Any comedy shows coming up in the near future?
Actually, yeah, I have one March the 12th at JP's Comedy Club, 9 p.m. It's in Gilbert. I posted on my Instagram in a few days.
Tenfold. Y'all heard the man. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at the Incredible T.O.P. Just like it say right there on the screen, the Incredible T.O.P. Spell it the same. Don't forget the 2 motherfucking periods in the middle that represent my 2 motherfucking women. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Bring your auntie. Hey, if your grandmama fine and she under 65, I can fuck around. Tell her to holler at your boy, especially in the summertime. She can ride bitch on the back seat. I appreciate all you folks coming through. Misha, Cam, my own thinking cap, Bernie, and to all you fine folks who go catch the replay. This has been another Top Cast, another episode of the Top Cast. I think what we on episode 7, 3 niggas on YouTube. We done renamed the show because I guess you guys was thinking that 3 Kings of Comedy meant that it was going to be a comedy show, but you got to pay for comedy. We just kicking it, and you get the opportunity to listen to us for an hour. You never know, we might be talking for 4, but you'd have to sign up to the Patreon to find out. Coming soon in 2022. Anyway, I'm gonna take you guys out with the homie Vonnie. He'll be on the show soon. Look out for episode number 3 of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, featuring the one and only. He's not a fucking dating coach. He's a motivational speaker. Affy Kingdom is going to be in episode number 3 of the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And me and Tone, we got to catch up on the Marvel shit. I'm waiting for Moon Knight to come out, nigga.
Hey,
And Doctor Strange come out right like 3 days before my birthday. So that's my birthday present to myself. At least one of them. I can't wait for the Multiverse of Madness. It's gonna be the shit.
Yeah, that shit finna be fire as fuck. Moon Knight too.
Yeah, I'm waiting for both. But that's definitely it's I think it's gonna be a good year for me anyway. That's what I predict. That it's gonna be a real good year.
Yes, sir.
Especially since the second Doctor Strange movie is coming out 3 days before my birthday, and I can't wait. I think it took like 5 fucking years for them to drop Doctor Strange 2, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's one of my top 5 movies in the MCU to date. Captain America and the Winter Soldier is one, and Age of Ultron is also another one. It's my favorite shits. I watch them shits over and over and over again. That's why I got Disney Plus.
Gotcha.
Until next time, folks, we out.
Peace.
Think with your big head, not your dick head.
Get a piece of mind. It's suicide if you try to touch a piece of mind. She might ride or die with you if your word official. Check my credentials. The etiquette is so influential. Now let that game soak in. Your bone bristle. Kings, queens, and pawns. This shit is all missing. Hey, fuck the time clock. I got better potential. I'm thinking ownership, enterprise, no rental.
Yeah. VO. Shit be changing like the weather, so I keep my umbrella. It's so easy speaking freely, shit you niggas scared to tell them. Hella disappointments ain't get bitter, just got better. Fuck a mind first and you can get a pussy wetter. Way I represent my fly, you can tell them about my feta. Looking like a tribe leader, fur collar on my leather. Keep applying pressure, I might ruffle niggas' feathers. From the stress of being jealous, you might bust a blood vessel. And I'm shooting for the stars, my telescope is focused. Hand dog and a cigar to celebrate the special moments. Lot of fakes and phonies, if you're real, that's a bonus. Got a few partners, but content with being a loner. My work done got colder, my moves a little bolder. My spiritual foundation, it grew stronger. And I know what you gon' come with, just by who you run with. So don't be acting slow, bitch, can't comprehend no dumb shit. These niggas make me sick, I'm feeling like I'm nauseous. Cripples, all they give was good for was talking. The more I learn from my losses, the more I'm cautious. It's often more crabs in my city than Boston. Dick riding out of bounds, they switching and crossing. Fuck your politics, I ain't running for office. Way out my comfort zone and they still stalling. Slow grind, made strides even when I'm crawling. All they come with is complaints, I come with solutions. Broken and useless, all they got is excuses. Feast with the winners, don't fuck with no losers. Only way suckers hang is if they dangle from nooses. I don't discriminate as long as they choosing. Like my bitches different flavors like them quarter juices. I've been a shit, you ain't smell the sewage. And if they sleep, don't wake them up, leave them niggas snooze. If I touch it, I'ma crush it, I'ma lace that. Bullshit be coming my way, then I'ma face that. Missed it the first time to catch it on a playback. To find another me, that's a needle in a haystack. If I touch it, I'ma crush it, I'ma lace that. Bullshit be coming my way, then I'ma face that. Missed it the first time to catch it on a playback. To find another me, that's a needle in a haystack.
Then the black man will think like a black man, and he will feel for other black people. And this new thinking and feeling will cause black people to stick together. And then at that point, you'll have a situation where when